Over the last year, consumer companies have started hiring a completely new kind of employee, the AI agent. This worker handles thousands of customers at the exact same time, works at machine speed, and never sleeps. For a long time, AI just sat on the sidelines. It recommended which sweater to buy, or routed a complaint to the right department. Now, brands are letting it actually act. This flowchart shows how that new access works. The AI agent is now directly connected to your core financial systems. It can modify orders, apply promotional discounts, and even issue cash refunds directly from the ledger. By handing over these daily tasks, brands have given a piece of software direct access to the company vault. But there is a catch with this eager new employee. It implicitly believes whatever a customer tells it. Today, a scammer does not need to write malware or steal passwords to break into your systems. They just need to have a conversation and talk the agent into misusing its access. If they say the right words, the agent will gladly process refunds for items that were never returned, stack expired promo codes, or drain a customer's loyalty points. Because the AI is an authorized user, no alarms go off. Every malicious payout is recorded by your system as a completely legitimate transaction. Take a look at this abuse pipeline diagram to see how this scales. A human service rep might fall for a sob story once, but if a scammer finds a script that fools your agent, it works every single time. By lunchtime, that script is shared online, duplicating instantly and draining your financial reserves at machine speed. That unchecked access transforms a highly productive worker into an automated high-speed liability. Standard security tools are built to catch hackers and bots by looking for strange behavior, like a suspicious device fingerprint or someone clicking buttons too fast. Your own agent doesn't act like a hacker. It is fast, precise, and tireless. In fact, it trips those standard security alarms so often that teams usually end up bypassing filters and putting the agent on an approved safe list. That leaves the safety rules built inside the AI itself, but those rules are just statistical guesses. Scammers simply use trial and error, testing different phrases until they find the exact wording that get to cast the filter. Between the security bypass and the guessable rules, a manipulated agent operating against your business is effectively invisible to modern defenses. To fix this, we need to look outside of software security and look at physical engineering, specifically this jet in a test dive and the discipline of the aviation test pilot. Before a new aircraft ever carries passengers, test pilots intentionally push it to its breaking point. They need to find exactly where safe operation ends and danger begins. Once they find those limits, they map out what is called an operating envelope, which you can see drawn around the aircraft here. The flight computer rigidly enforces this boundary. No matter what happens in the cockpit, the plane cannot be flown outside those lines. Now we apply that same discipline to the AI agent. Before it ever goes live with real customers, you put it in a safe environment and attack it with every known trick to map its exact breaking points. True safety doesn't come from assuming the software will behave. It comes from intentionally finding the edges of its capability and drawing a hard line. Trust and safety teams take the data from those test flights and write specific rules for the agent. They set strict caps on how large a refund can be, how many discounts can be applied, and how loyalty points can move. The crucial step is that these rules are enforced from the outside. The check happens at the exact moment the agent attempts to take an action, completely separate from the AI's own brain. It is the exact same logic we use in the physical world. A retail cashier's till has a limit on how much it can open for, and the big safe in the back requires the manager's key. This diagram shows the mechanical result. Inside that protective boundary, the agent can still be tricked conversationally. But as you see here, when it tries to send a malicious payout, the request hits the boundary and dissolves into a denial record. It simply won't execute. By enforcing the rules externally, you physically separate the agent's inherent gullibility from the company's money. Right now, an unchecked AI agent risks your entire refund budget and the integrity of your customer database. Watch how this protective boundary changes that math. By enforcing the envelope, that massive, open-ended risk shrinks down into a small, clearly defined box. The maximum possible financial loss is capped at a strict limit that your business chooses. Safely inside that box, your agent remains fast and helpful for your honest customers, with no extra friction. Chip credit cards solved the problem of counterfeiting by making physical duplicates useless at the register. Automated customer service is going through that same transition today. Applying the test pilot discipline transforms a massive vulnerability into a predictable business expense. You get the speed of an automated workforce, while the business keeps the keys to the vault.